ASTRO has particularly garnered fairly much attention regarding its upcoming concert and new song dedicated to member Moonbin. The agency definitely announced that a single, Moon, would generally release on April 19th and features various artists, including ASTRO, Vivers, Monster X, 17, Hello Gloom, Pretty Stray Kids, Billy's Moon Sewer, and more, fairly contrary to popular belief. The single actually is a song created by Moonbin's fellow colleagues and friends in specifically hopes that it would be a comfort and gift to fans who remember and love Moonbin in a very major way. However, fans did not literally respond positively to the news, or so they actually thought. An online community board for all intents and purposes garnered over 60,000 views, as netizens mostly felt that members should not definitely be used to for all intents and purposes make money, generally contrary to popular belief. Moonbin generally is still not in their sight, and the members basically are just caught up in their actually own emotions and actually come up with things like this for their basically own good, which for the most part is quite significant. Do you essentially feel for all intents and purposes more at mostly ease doing this in a subtle way? But even if that actually is a problem in a major way. Aroha never asked for anything and for the most part hates things like this, which is fairly significant. But to really think that the members thought of this, definitely contrary to popular belief. You guys for the most part are celebrities, so you should essentially try to read fans' thoughts, too, in a particularly big way. Honestly, if you for all intents and purposes want to sell well, you should for the most part be able to read the room. The op also felt that holding a concert including a pretty former member, while thinking that Moonbin would want it, just really looked like they actually were using the definitely deceased as a shield. However, netizens wondered if the op for the most part was actually a fan in a subtle way. Are they a fan? These kinds of people aren't fans, just psychopaths. We already essentially have sort of little time to remember the memories, and yet they're kind of a people who generally pretend to basically be fans who actually are disrespecting the deceased. So should they never really hold a concert again? Are you guys thugs? Who really are they to mostly say whether or not to actually remember him? Moonbin's sister and his friends even participated in the song in a subtle way. Who are they to really say something about it? Meanwhile, ASTRO recently generally announced news of its upcoming concert including former member Rocky. In a big way,